so I just want to design some graphic elements and stuff like that for t-shirt design and for socks. And I'll be doing this in Adobe Illustrator. And I want to do some different food sort of design, so I think I'm just going to start with some simple stuff. Start here, we'll paste that in. Nope. Copy, paste in place, make that smaller. We use hue, saturation, brightness sliders on this. Yo, what's going on, Jason? I'm just designing some different graphics I can use for socks and shirts and whatever else. So what I want to do is keep this stuff as simple as possible. And then I'm going to find a few different ways that I can use these elements. So right now I'm just designing like a pizza graphic. But I want to be able to like do sublimation stuff with this, use the vinyl cutter, and anything else that I need. And if I can get like a couple different uses out of each graphic and maybe make some derivative graphics from them, that would be cool too. Man, I have a lot of trouble like with the color sliders in Illustrator compared to Photoshop. For some reason, I use the hue, saturation, color adjustment in Photoshop a lot to adjust things, but for some reason these sliders don't really seem to do what I want to do in Illustrator, so that's kind of a problem that I have there. So once I have this, I could use it for a main design element. I can make repeating patterns with different elements. There's, like I said, there's a lot of different things I can do here. I'm just trying to do something kind of basic, and then we'll turn this into a few different graphics. Or at least we'll try to turn it into a few different graphics. Let's see. Let's go swatches. It's always a good idea when you're trying to use the same colors to commit those to your swatches. What the hell did I put my swatches? So I'm gonna make this yellow a swatch. Make this brown color a swatch. We'll make this orange color a swatch. We'll make this tan color also a swatch. All right, so now I want to change this stroke to, where the hell do my swatches go? Wait, I gotta make this one a swatch too. So this will be our first graphic here. And I want to do one like this. Let's see. Help to find the center of this piece. Okay, that works. That works. We'll copy these, paste them in place, and then just rotate it 45 degrees. So I'm holding down shift, rotating, and we'll just place this right center here. Okay, and get rid of these. Oops. All right. Hold on. What I want to do here is select everything except for these two lines that I made, and then we're going to expand those. So first expand appearance and expand. Okay, Let's clear these guides so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Actually, I'm gonna make this here. This should hopefully work. Select all of this. I'm gonna use the Pathfinder and divide that. Here's what happened is this anchor point was not meeting up with that anchor point. All right, so let's do that again. We're going to select all of this and divide it. Now this should be selectable. I swear sometimes Illustrator does not want to cooperate, or maybe I don't want to cooperate with Illustrator, I don't know, but let's get this going. There you go. I just pull that out like that. We'll group that together, and I'll actually make a copy of that. Ungroup those, so now this is just by itself. And let me see, actually I want to redo that whole process, and we'll make one with just a slice, but we'll make the slice look better. All right, let's make this stroke thicker. Let's try changing this stroke color back to what we had it on that other one. Let me see, stroke. Oh, we need swatches. Why don't I ever have my swatches where they need to go? Oh my God. Symbol, oh, swatches. I should have those by the color. It's always good to have these things organized. All right, let's fix that color. We'll change this back to hue, saturation, brightness. All right. Let's clear our guides. View guides, clear guides. All right. So we'll make our little slice thing again here. So we'll just pull some guides to that path, one to that path. Just make this again into so what I want to do is just to make this look a little bit better, I'm going to just rearrange this here. And then, let's see, we can get rid of these ones again. And this time we'll make sure that we're meeting our points together. All right, that should be good. So we'll select this and then, oh, all right. So what we need to do first is expand this object, expand appearance, object, expand, fill and stroke. And then what I'm going to do this time is I'll be a little smarter and go to my Pathfinder and merge all of these shapes. Except I don't want to merge that. All right, let's redo that. Okay. Select all of these. Deselect, deselect. Okay, we'll expand this, expand appearance, object, expand. Oh, all right, I know what happened. Just need to move this to the front. All right, so now when we do our Pathfinder and divide, this should be a little easier to select with our direct selection tool. I don't have to select quite as many stray points. All right, there's our slice. Let's hide that. Get rid of the guides. Clear guides. All right, so we'll expand this. All right, let's see what we want to do here. So right now I have a few different elements that I can use for a design. We'll make a couple more real quick out of this. We'll group these, move them to the front. We're going to move this over a little bit. Let me see. Make these the same color. Move those back. Give those a little bit of a drop shadow here. Let's see if we can get rid of that stroke. I'm just playing around here, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm trying to do, but we'll see if this turns into anything. Let me see, we're gonna go with our Pathfinder. What I want to do is just make an area color that I could put behind this. So I'll just use the pen tool, and basically I'm just going to make straight lines with it. Then I'll move this behind that layer. Just trying to stay inside the lines here. All right. This is kind of sloppy, but all right. Let's change the color on that. We'll just make this a little bit darker. We're gonna do the same thing over here. And I'm just trying to stay inside of this area. Okay, now I can turn that into a fill. Move that back. So now I'm going to select all three of these elements. Use the Pathfinder. Divide those. No, I don't want to divide them. I want to merge. Then I'm going to get rid of this one right here. That could have been done better, so I might redo that. But my idea was to have basically one side with the shading on both. Isn't terrible, but it could be a lot better. Let me try something real quick. Actually not too bad. Let me try one more thing. We'll move this here. There you go. So I have some invisible shapes here, so we want to get rid of those. We're going to select the same fill and stroke and then just delete those. Let's try something here. Let's copy and paste this stuff. We're just going to rotate it completely around. All right, let's ungroup these. see. We can do the same thing on the cheese. HSB on this. Copy that. All right. We'll expand this one. Expand. Expand. Okay. Let me try one more thing here. All right. I'm gonna grab this and this and this. All right, and then we can do the same thing for these pepperonis. And we should only need to do this once and then just clone it. Let's just move one of these off, I guess, to the side here. Let's go appearance. Actually, let's go color. Actually, we can do this and dump that stroke. Maybe not. Let's just go color. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I had one right behind it. All right, let's make this one. Just make this an outline. swatches. We're going to expand those. Object, expand. Okay. Let me see. I need to expand that one too, so we'll expand that. That expanded. Oh, I see. All right. Expand. All right, so now select all of these, Pathfinder, like that and that. Move those to the side. So make this one lighter. Make this one darker. Those in. Then I can just copy these over and over. And the cool thing about the smart guides is it lets you know when you're in the center of your object. And what I want to do with these is just have, like I was saying earlier, one graphic that I can use in a lot of different instances. So there'll be variations depending on what I need it for. But this is how you turn one quick design, into 50 designs. Then what I might want to do here is, if I want to make this for a vinyl design, then I can just get rid of these outline parts. And I might want to adjust the color a little bit on some of these for vinyl, but I'm not going to do that right now. However, This right here would be suitable just for cutting. This is 3 colors of vinyl. And like, so let's say I wanted to do a design based around this. I might make another one of these sort of designs. Let's see. Add a point in the center here. Like that. I can do that type of design. Make this white. Appearance. Let's make this red. Alright, so just say any name. Then we would need to find a good typeface that we liked. And, you know, you can go through all of your typefaces until you find one that works. So let's see if we can find a good one real quick. Might not be too bad if I could have a good bold version. I don't like that. Let's see. Yeah, let's try this one. Right, and this is just a placeholder, but you know, a quick design like this, this white. We can make this white. And then, you know, just a design like this, you could cut in vinyl. And if you made this the same color as the shirt, whatever your shirt color is, if you made this white part the same color as the shirt, then you're talking about 3 colors of vinyl layered on top of each other for a t-shirt design. You know, you can add different colors here, but let's see. I mean, if you wanted to do this green or something, I don't know, you'd have to find the right color. But the point is, if you're designing with all of this stuff in mind, I could use this for just vinyl. I can use this one for dye sublimation. I can use this, which I actually should make a version of this with this design, which I think I'll do right now. I can use this for part of my elements in a sublimation design, or I can use this cut with vinyl with some text. So there's when you're designing, it is definitely pays to be thinking ahead. And what I'll do real quick is make a couple more things, and then I'm gonna make a repeating pattern with this pizza. Okay. So we're just gonna do that same exact thing here. All right, so I'm gonna copy that. Oops. Copy this, paste it on top. Rotate that. Select both of these, copy, rotate those, 45 degrees. And now what I'm gonna want to do here is take these pepperonis and just kind of move things around a little bit so these slices look a little more interesting. Before I go ahead and slice this thing into a few pieces. Select these and just merge these. Object. Need my Pathfinder. We'll merge those. Actually, no, we won't. Actually, what I'm gonna do here is just duplicate one of these. Boom, 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 boom. Copy. Okay. And working with these layers can be a real headache. Or with all these different curves, could be a real pain in the ass. All right, I'm gonna copy this just in case. Then we'll go ahead and select all this and slice it. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that. All right, let's select these. We're gonna make these have no fill and no whatever. So now we'll select everything. We'll go with our Pathfinder. select all of these. Oh, that's what it is. I gotta expand that first. So we'll go object, expand appearance, object, expand. Alright, so now this should slice like that. Select all of these. Alright, must have taken too many steps backwards. Grouping that. Now I'm going to group this whole slice together, and I'm just going to keep selecting these things. Actually, I should. Can I use the lasso tool here? group those. All right, so now those are separate. Group those. So now those are grouped. Those are grouped. And I would just go around the whole thing and do that. And then what I could do from there is let's make a 4x4 canvas. Make these a little smaller. Let's group this guy. Then we're just going to randomly place these things on the canvas. And we know that this is 4 inches by 4 inches. And we can go off, we want to go off the edges on the top and the left to make our repeating pattern. And we're just going to kind of randomly place these pizza slices. It helps to rotate them in different directions. Once we have that, we could take these two, go to move, transform move. We'll send these vertical 0, horizontal 0, vertical 4, copy. Then we can move things around too on this side. We want to actually move both of these in a little bit. Then we're going to do the same thing here. Transform, move. And we're going to do this one 4 horizontal and 0 vertical. Except we should have copied that. So transform, move. 4, 0, copy. And then again, we're just going to rearrange some of this stuff. And we can't move. Once we have these ones on the edge, we don't really want to touch them again. And if we do, we need to move these both at the same time. We can give this a background color if we want, or we can just keep it with no background so we can make a pattern in Photoshop and use it over and over. It just depends on what we want to do, but let's make a color here. Move this to the back. We're going to stretch this to the size of our canvas here. Okay, so once we have this, we can make a clipping mask. In here we can make a pattern. Which basically what it would look like as a pattern would be like that. And this is just going to be a repeating pattern that is infinite. You're trying to watch as you work. And like I said, I usually like to export this with no background so I can just change it in Photoshop and do different things with it. And I might add some other elements to this too, like some little confetti type of things. Little bits here and there, maybe some squiggly lines or something. Which that's ugly, but I'll do it with an actual tool that I could use. You know, maybe get this, find a brush that has a taper to it and add some of these different elements in different colors. And that would also give a little more texture to our repeating pattern. But that's basically what the whole thing is here is I like to have as many different elements as I can. So when I'm coloring, I like to have as many elements as I can. So when I'm designing, I can use these for as many different purposes as I need. So anyways, that's it for this. Thanks for stopping by and watching. I got to get going, but I'll try to be doing these kind of things every day. So just tune in and you can see what I'm designing and what I'm working on.